Welcome back to the iON Exclusive Shonali Otit UK Masters Cup 2023. As you've seen the draw, we've already done the draw and it's been a very nicely even balanced draw. But although there are some teams in Group A and Group B, the guests in the studio think they are quite tough groups. Me generally looking at it, because nowadays it's very hard to justify the consistency of any team, because suddenly some teams comes out, they gather a good bunch of footballers, and let's say on the day they are very strong, like some years back where we saw a team just came out from nowhere, Golden Moon, and they won the cup that year. So on the day we don't know what's going to happen. Firstly, can I in this second segment, I'd like to introduce my two new guests with me. On my far right, I have Hafizur Rahman Laku. Welcome to the program.
Thank you.
And we have Councillor Iqbal Hussain, Cabinet Member of Culture and Recreation and Councillor for the Lansbury Ward in Tower Hamlets. Mama, welcome.
Thank you.
I would like to start with you. I think you missed the draw because you were our chief guest today to do the draw. I know due to traffic reasons you couldn't make it on time for the draw. However, I'm not going to ask too much of these teams because you are not much aware of these teams.
You're right.
Although some names you are aware. But I would like you to say something in regards to Tower Hamlets and football in general and Shonali Otit UK.
So, thank you, today's host, Moa. Thank you, iON, for hosting this event draw for the Masters Cup 2023. Shonali Otit Golden Past is an organization very known to this community, and 20 years ago maybe we didn't have 20 people. It's hard to get together 20 people to play football in the open space and park. Today, because of your hard work like Shonali Otit and other football entrepreneur and community organization, we have now 20 teams at competitive level. They are participating in a tournament, and I hope this is a platform, this is an opportunity for our masters to showcase their talents, football talents, and it will be very entertaining. I'm very confident this is going to be a very entertaining tournament which will attract many sports personalities and people who have interest in sports. And sports in general, we have been very behind, say 20 years ago, 30 years ago, 40 years ago. Now, because of the people like Shonali Otit, organization like Shonali Otit and other organization, we have been putting enormous amount of efforts to bring this football in a passionate way to present to the community, and bringing is an opportunity to look for our talent in the community and create an opportunity platform to emerge our upcoming and talents through this.
Thank you, Mama.
Through this tournament.
Can I ask you? Do you play football, or have you played football?
I do. I played football, not in national level, but football is my, as you know, in our time, football is the main sports in Bangladesh, particularly in the rural areas, the main sports. So football, I used to play football.
Which Upazila you are from?
I'm from Dirai Upazila.
Dirai, okay. So Dirai does participate in our Upazila Cup, which is a big.
I had the opportunity to share. I played a tournament in Dirai, organized by then OCS called Borua. It's a Borua Shield, and we had every union in our Upazila at that time is Thana participated in the tournament. And we had talented from Sylhet, some Shonam Goins, at the time Lal, Neil, Mustaqbai, and other. So they went to play this tournament, and we won the tournament. And I've been lucky to.
That's a long time ago.
A long time ago, 1976.
Oh God!
So, and I had the opportunity as the youngest player to score the winning goal.
Wow. So you have good memory of that. Thank you, Mama, for being with us today. In your busy schedule, you managed to come with us today. Laku, Hafizur Rahman Laku, who is also an executive member of Shonali Otit UK. He's one of the younger version of Shonali Otit UK.
Thank you.
Hopefully he will be becoming a very senior soon. I would like Laku to make comments on the draw, please.
First of all, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Thank you very much, viewers, for watching an amazing program. Like you said, I'm the youngest person here, but it's an absolute honor to sit with so many senior veteran legends, and I always find myself privileged to be with this group, and I learn so much about football. Move on to the draw.
Is there any particular team you support in there?
Well, Leeds, Nanu FC won it last year,
Yeah.
and I think they've come a long way from Leeds. So, would I want them to win again? Perhaps, maybe. Then maybe more and more outsiders will come in terms of making the tournament exciting. I've spoken to a number of managers, players. This tournament is getting bigger and bigger. It's getting more exciting. People are getting more involved, and it's Masters. It's where all the legends play football. So it's going to be an exciting day.
Thank you,
Looking
Laku.
forward to it.
Coming back to Alan Mama again, the most senior person I know in footballing arena in the Bangladeshi community, and he's still going strong. Every Sunday, every Saturday, where there is football, even in midweeks, he's there. If it's rain or shine, snow, Alan Mama is always there. I know, Mama, you do not have a preference. You would want Mohammedan to win. We know that.
Definitely.
There's no second
definitely,
thoughts on
yes.
that. If Mohammedan doesn't win, would you like to see the cup stay in London, or would you like to see someone from like Leeds or Birmingham?
I love to see Birmingham. If they, every year they come,
Yeah.
and it's something nice for them to come all the way travel. And if they win the cup and they go, the other surrounding town, they will get interest to come to enter the tournaments.
Yeah.
So
So
I hope
would,
that
if
by-
Mohammedan doesn't win, you would like Birmingham to win.
Birmingham, yeah.
Same comes to Jamal. Your team is Shadwell. Yeah, you would like Shadwell to win. We know that. Same question to you. If Shadwell doesn't win, how would you like to see the cup go?
I will echo with Arazbai there. Same again, Birmingham. If not Shadwell, then Birmingham I would like to, because Birmingham been there, I think, every year.
Yeah, they're regular.
Came round and they were runner-up once, I believe,
Yes.
if I can remember. And they're very close. They came very close few times, and they've got a good players, good team. So I would love them to win it, if not Shadwell. You know, like I said, every team, there is other very good teams. You know, a lot of people, lot of teams deserve to win this tournament.
Laku, is there a London team you support normally within the community?
I think my neighbouring award, Shoreditch Vets, have done really well over the last couple of years. They've
Yeah.
developed really well.
They're a strong team.
They're a strong team. So
They're
I
doing
think,
good in the league all the time, yeah.
and they're very organised. The players always listening to their management, doing a great work. So I think Shoreditch is maybe. You never know.
Weavers is also based around Shoreditch, isn't it?
That's right,
Weavers'
yeah.
main players are based
Weavers-
around Shoreditch. Mama, your ward.
Yes,
Your
good to
ward.
see out of 20 teams, there's a team from my word.
Which one is that? Poplar.
Poplar.
Yeah, I think Dockland.
Lansbury is my word, but Poplar is very close.
DFC, also DFC, some of the players are under your ward as well.
Yes, so it's
Yeah.
not under my word, but neighboring words.
The neighbouring ward,
yeah.
but some of the players are from your ward.
Yes.
Although they call it DFC,
Call it
Docklands
DFC.
Football Club.
All I want to see, I have no preferences, but if come to Poplar or Docklands, I'll be pleased more than other team. But I would like to see a competitive a fight, so it entertain us to the most highest
Yeah.
best possible level.
I mean, there's no doubt on the competition and the competitiveness.
Whoever show the more on the day, whoever performed best, obviously deserved.
Yeah, Mama, thank you. Unfortunately, the best team doesn't always win, because this is a one-day tournament, and it's a difficult subject because you see.
That's why I said not the
teams-
best team who perform the best.
Yeah, but some team you see doing so great in the qualifying, so great in the quarterfinal, so great in the semi-final, and come the final, you see that their legs are not moving. So this is a tournament. It needs the best of fitness and best of luck as well, because on the day you have to be, and also your concentration has to fully on the game all throughout the day. We have the biggest rivalry in London is always been since the early 80s or late 70s, Shadwell and Mohammedan. Looking at the draw, I think they will avoid each other until the semi-final. So that will be nice. And I would also like to say on Birmingham. Birmingham have always been with us in this tournament. They've always, they come all the way from Birmingham. A good bunch of gentlemen there. Always on time, always very professional attitude from them. They always bring a good team. And I have rumors they are coming this year, very, very strong team. So if Leeds can hold on to the cup again, that's great. If not, I would also support Birmingham in this situation that it goes to the North or Midlands for once. North has been taken by Leeds, and for Midlands, Birmingham can be the role model for Midlands if they take it. But all the best to all the teams too. As Mama said, Councillor Iqbal Hussain, that may the best team win on the day. And I'm going to come back to Alas Mama again. Just, do you want to say something, Laku?
Carry on.
Okay. মামা আপনি মানে তো 50 বছর উপরে হয়ে গেছে ফুটবল এখন আপনার কাছে আগে যে ওয়াই টুর্নামেন্ট অর্গানাইজ হইতো না বর্তমানে যে ওয়াই ওর কোনটারে আপনারা প্রেফারেন্স দেন কোনটার ভালো লাগছে ওটাতে হবে
বর্তমানে যে টুর্নামেন্টগুলো এইগুলো এখন বহুত ইমপ্রুভ আপ থাকে
It's almost professional.
Professional, but crowd, they enjoy it, they come and watch the game. And before we used to play outside. And I remember it's a Big Lane Street. That was the tournaments. When we played 1982, first time when I went there, and I saw the shield is big one and cup is small. And I said, I won the shield. We played, nobody said we lose. They changed the cup.
Who did you play?
We play Young Muslim.
Yeah, YMO, yes.
Yeah, YMO.
They were a strong team that time.
Yeah, but nobody said we play almost 80 minutes there in front of their goal. And our keeper in the midfield and some opposite player, striker, hit the ball and straight one net and then we lost. But because what I said I wanted the shield. And still I got the shield.
You wanted the second place?
Yeah, the second place. So,
Thank you.
But that was a good, Big Lane Street was the best place for the Bengali community tournament. It was magic.
Thank you, Mama. Viewers, we are coming to the conclusion of our show today, and we, as usual, we do inform you of our upcoming tournaments. We have the 45 plus, we have the 50 plus, we have the Upajila Cup, the biggest of all of these tournaments, which is on the 20th of August this year, and also the District Cup, which is on the 10th. 9th or 10th, sorry, Rako, can you confirm that for me, please, of September. So it's 3 weeks gap between the Upajila Cup and the District Cup.
10th of September.
Thank you very much. So it's 10th of September. We would like all viewers to come and support your local teams, even if you don't have a local team to support. Come and support football in general. If you're a football lover, you should be there. I would strongly request our special guest here today. He has confirmed that he will be there on the day with us. And Mama, if you come early, you can see the quality of the football has been presented over the years. Every year the standard raises and raises. And I mean, I get surprised sometimes that, you know, these guys, they're so fit. Even there was a time when the people used to play in the 80s. Like Mama said, Jamal was also a very top defender in his time. He was and on those days, you know, football was different. We didn't have a proper referee to ref the match. We had arguments, and the game didn't end because of the arguments and all that. But nowadays, we are almost near to the professional level of football, which every game is played nowadays with linesmen and professional referees, qualified referees. But football has changed for the good, I think. Jamal, would you like to say a few things before we conclude the show, please?
Thank you to, again, all the teams and all the supporters and all the supporters or well wishers of Shonali Otit to come and support your team and support the tournament. and make it like Laku said, bigger. It's getting bigger and bigger. Masters is the oldest tournament of Shonali Otit UK.
It is the oldest veteran tournament of UK anyway, yeah.
And also the successful tournament, and all the legendary players the team plays. So come and support us, please, on 14th, the coming Sunday, and also the Upajala is coming up. And thank you to iON TV.
Laku, I'm going to come back to you again. Do you remember the days of rivalry between Shadwell, Mohammedan, Newark?
I remember bits and pieces,
BYM.
but I know it was guns blazing, and it was on fire basically. And I can remember when I was young, the amount of banter that used to happen, but at the same time there was a lot of quality football, and that lots of veteran footballers are still in that same path, following their team. So it's amazing.
So when you were younger, did you support any of those legendary teams?
Well, we had our own small team. Do you remember? I don't know if you remember Star of Sylhet.
Oh, Stars of Sylhet, yeah.
Yeah, so that and BYA, Bangladesh Youth Association, back in the days. But yeah, but a lot of the football used to be played in the Ghat, Valence Road, and like Haroz Ali Bhai said, if it wasn't for your generation setting up that platform, it would have been very difficult for us.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, they had to fight so much racism as well,
Absolutely,
because to get a pitch on those time was very tough, and there was a policy of going first come first serve. Like if you go on the pitch first, you were the guys who will play. But there were times we went on the pitch first. There were people came and said, "Get off from here! You're not allowed to play here." So those days, fortunately, Alhamdulillah, due to the courage of such people as Araj Mama, and to some extent our chair, he's also been in these playing for since the 80s, top football. Mama, do you remember, how much do you know about these famous Bangladeshi teams we have in here? BYM, Shadwell, Mohammedan, Newark. How much do you know about those?
I got to be honest, I don't know very much about the local team because I came late in this country. But all I say is, you said, if you're a football lover, come to watch, not the Shonali Otit, come to watch the football you love from all age and all groups, regardless your affiliation to any group. If you love your team, if you support your team, it will be even more exciting will be for you if you come support your team. And I would like to personally thank Shonali Otit for having me here. It's an honor for me, and thanks viewer for watching us. And I would like to see a great number on the day to come and watch the show.
It's a pleasure and honor of Shonali Otit UK is to have you here, Mama, with us today. As I said, in your busy schedule. Coming to Mama, I'm coming back to you again because you are the oldest senior person who knows more about the football of the community than anybody else around at this moment. One more thing. Do you remember a team called BYM?
BYM, yeah, there was the team, yeah. Nurul Bhai. We played a lot of time, and very tough game. And Nurul Bhai always used to say, we got the Indian boy, his name was Karam. He said, where did you get him? He just, when he got the ball, he comes straight away in the box. But Nurul Bhai was one of the Bengali
he was
best
a top player. I think if
but
it was...
BYM team was very tough.
Yeah.
But we were so tough. We messed them so many times.
Yeah, I mean, Mohammedan and BYM had a lot of big clashes.
Yes.
Also, YMO was a very strong team. Although they didn't last.
No, they didn't last long.
They were
not
for about 10 years.
Yeah,
they were a tough team, I think.
Yeah, but there wasn't not like BOM, not like Shadwell.
Shadwell. So, Mama, if you were to say who was the biggest enemy of yours in football?
Well, we always do say enemy the Shadwell. We used to play them, So yeah, the face to face. It doesn't matter, but yeah.
Yeah. And what about Jamal? Who was your Shadwell's biggest enemy?
I think PYU.
That's Mohammedan now.
Yeah, but it used to be that time Shapla, when it used to be Shapla.
Yeah.
Shadwell used to be Shapla before when we started it, and PYU was.
And BYM.
And Star of East End.
Star of East End.
They haven't last long.
They didn't last long.
They turned it. Then they became Mohammedan.
PY, Star of East End.
Mohammedan. I mean, there's so many good teams. Western United. It was a good team.
Oh yes.
Western United.
But Western United, the player used to play for me.
Yeah. So Western United.
That's that time we play with the BYM Big Dynasty. All the most player was the Western. Jognu, Inter, Lone, I can name it, they were.
Well, I've been lucky enough to play for some of the team. I played 3 years for BAM. I played, I think, 2-3 years for also in a league for PYO, old PYO. So I've been lucky enough. And also I played Mohammedan, some friendlies and tournaments. So, we were very close, although rivalry is there.
Rivalry
But-
is close.
I mean, I don't see those rivalry nowadays like before, because teams are now very differently thought of. I mean, there's teams in. I want to ask a question to Jamal. In Hawk and Eagle, Hawk and Eagle seems to be a very strong team this year.
Yeah, Hawk and Eagle is run by one of our Shedwell
Ex-legend.
player, ex-legend, Cam Rouge. Still he's with Shedwell. It's a new team and very upcoming team. They got very young, new players, new legend. 35 plus players. They are very strong. They're a very good team. They are a team to look at as well this year, I believe.
Even last year.
They've been playing for number of years now
right, yeah.
together, so that makes it very strong.
Finally, before we conclude, we'd like to come back to Councillor Iqbal Hussain, Mama, in regards to Tower Hamlets. This is a political question now, Mama. What are you looking at? We think Tower Hamlets is deprived of facility of playing sports, especially football. And I hear rumors that your council is looking into this, that providing more facilities. Is that true?
It is true. Thank you for asking this question. The current administration, aspire administration, is very committed to improve the sports and participation of the sports and increase the capacity, because we have one of the borough with youngest population in the country, so they need more facilities. And we as a council, you'll be delighted to hear that we are investing heavily to improve the infrastructure, improve facilities for the sports, and you'll see some exciting news you'll reveal in the near future.
Thank you, Mama.
As the chair of Shonali Otit
Including
UK,
cricket, hockey, all games, not only football. We have a plan, and we are committed to invest and improve the capacity.
On behalf of my group, Shonali Otit UK, we have sat with the Tower Hamlet Council. We are based there.
to make it
You
short.
to support us as well, with the facilities, because we run from 35 to 35 for age, 40 age, 50 age, 50 plus.
Yeah, we have to
as
go to
well.
the
We got
60
two groups now, two teams, also 50 teams. So we need a lot of support from the council.
We'll support every single sports organization we have. We'll try to support our best to support all the
Thank
teams.
you. Thank you, Councillor Iqbal Hussain, Mama. Thank you, Laku. Thank you, Araj Mama. Thank you, Chair Shonali Otit Jamaluddin. Viewers, 14th of May, Sunday, Mabley Green. Is it going to be the Northerns again? Or is it going to be in the Midlands? Is it going to be the big guns of London? Or is it going to be a new surprise on Sunday? If you want to really find out, be there on Sunday. Assalamu alaikum.